Welcome to my Ipswich Town Road to Glory today, episode 6 with my Ipswich Town career mode. And we're going straight in with 4 games, 3 League 1 and 1 Papa John's Trophy. And the first game is against Sheffield Wednesday. And the lineup today: Christian Moulton, Wes Burns, Liam Palmer and Dabber, Wolfton, Davis, Kamara, Jakob Christensen, Connor Chaplin, Mark Harris and Kyle Edwards, making up the 5-2-3 formation. And now we're getting in to Sheffield Wednesday's lineup: Stockdale, Hunt, Iorfa, Hagen, McGuinness, Brown, Adrian, Packerson, and I don't know the rest of their names, but who cares? We're here to beat them, not here to commentate on them. So let's get into this match. Right, Sheffield Wednesday to kick us off from right to left today. And here we go. First, Sheffield Wednesday are on the possession, on the attack. I'm going to play a nice through ball into Wilkes and Walton with a great double save, and Wolfton plays it out into Kamara. Kamara just, I don't know why he passes it back to Wes Burns, but Burns is like, okay, let's just try and play it out from the back now. And Kamara lays it into Christensen, into the midfield. They're just going to keep possession, playing around with it. Kamara finds the run of Mark Harris, splits the defenders. Mark Harris with the 7th minute goal. He always does this. He always gets on the ball really early and slots it home really early. Now, if he's not a number 9 now, then I don't know what Ladapo is doing. Trying to keep his position, but yeah, I think he's lost it now. He has well and truly lost it, with Kamara finding another good run of Harris again in the 30-minute mark, and Harris just, wow, sublimely finishes the ball off, and yeah, gets another goal. Ipswich Town 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0, which, you know, he's prolific goal scorer, just smashes it into the far post and wrong foots the keeper yet again. Keeper didn't know how to dive for it, but yeah, McGuinness to get us kicked off with a free kick here, lays it into Wilkes, but Kamara gets the header back down, and now Ipswich Town are on the attack and in possession. Kamara, can he find another run of Harris? Instead, he feeds the ball into Chaplin on the right hand side. What can Chaplin do? Chaplin plays it back into Burns, back into Kamara. Now on the edge of the penalty area, Harris does a nice dinked, lobbed through ball into Christensen, who is just sitting in the right area at the right time, and finds the back of the net to make it 3-0 Ipswich Town. Let's have another look at this, because, you know, that defender's right on top of Harris, and he sort of says, okay, I'm just going to try and dink it past you. He does, and then just dinks it into the path of Christensen, and, well, you know the story. Another goal, another season, another match. And yeah, Walton with a good save to keep the clean sheet ready, but Dabber does a really stupid pass back. I mean, he's getting good. He's 64 overall now from his 62 that he started, so it was really nice to us to bring him back in. And MacArthur, well, Walton with a really good save to, yes, keep us at the 3-0 mark. Harris with the double and Christensen with the single. Now into the next game against Charlton. We are going to play these twice in this episode, so what is going to happen? Are we going to get 2 wins against them, or are we going to get just the 1? Obviously you'll have to wait to find out, or if you really want to, you can just skip towards the end, because they're at the end of the episode. And they're playing a 4-3-3 formation. Well, Blackett Taylor is going to be a massive nuisance, and Christian Moulton, Wes Burns, Palmer and Dabber, Wolfton, Tanner in for Davis, and then Christensen, Kamara, Bowden makes up for the front lineup. And it's pretty much unchanged apart from Tanner coming in for Davis. Was a little bit tired, so I think I'll give Tanner a go. And here we have Charlton on the attack. Blackett Taylor just running past the Ipswich Town defence. He's not going to lay it off. Instead, he's going to have a drag shot. Tries to find a back post, or the back of the net, even at the back of the goal. And yeah, no, it doesn't. but then Wes Burns goes on the run. It's just a lot of free space, and Harris with a good shot, but the keeper comes up with the save, and Palmer plays it out into Kamara, who lays it off into Harris in turn, gives a late 1-2 back into Kamara. Kamara finds Christensen, who in turn finds Bowden, but they're playing it around in a nice triangle. Harris on the ball, turns, shoots, and wrong-foots the keeper, and goes and celebrates with the Ipswich Town bands. Harris, another goal to add to his tally. Another 15-minute goal. Lad, this score, he scores really early every time. Yeah. I'm just going to keep him. Hopefully he does well in the championship, because I think that's where we're definitely heading this time round. So, let's see how he progresses. And Dabba makes a really good tackle as he steps up to the attacker, and then Chaplin finds Harris yet again, and he slots the ball away to make it 2 goals within 3 minutes. Yeah, the Erling Haaland of League One, shall we say. Can't be stopped. Well, he can't be stopped. He has had his off days in previous episodes, but we've taken him off a few times. But this episode he's doing really well. 2 goals in what I say the 19 minutes, but 3 minutes apart from each other. And now Osborne lays it off into Payne. Can Payne find the run of anyone else? Yes, he does. And he finds the right winger, lays it off into the middle of the pitch, cuts back, and then Dabble with a good interception, and Burns runs it out as well. Tanner defending really well. Now Ipswich Town on the possession here. Harris on the ball. Who can he find? Finds Tanner. He lays it back into Christensen. What is Christensen going to do? He's going to lay it back into Bowden, who's making an inverted run. Yes, he does. And Bowden with Ipswich Town's third on the 40-minute mark, and that is going to be 3-0 for this half. Yeah, I don't see Charlton coming back from this at all. But yeah, Bowden near post. Always wrong foots the keeper whenever that happens. Yeah, we decided to bring John Jules on just because Arsenal are saying, you're not giving him enough minutes. I mean, we know why, because we played him in a few episodes in the start of the pre-season, but he loses the ball, and then Charlton just go on the attack, and Aniki comes in to make it 3-1. Yeah, sorry Arsenal, John Jules is not going to get any game time here whatsoever. Not really happy with him. Going to probably just send him back anyway. And yeah, Ipswich Town 3, Charlton Athletic 1, and that is probably how it's going to stay. Let's have a quick look. Kamara, is he going to look to find John Jules? John Jules on the ball, and yeah, it's going to stay 3-1 to Ipswich Town. Yeah, look at that. It's just really bad. John Jules, this is a striker, left winger. Not entirely sure. He's not really got the pace or the finishing to actually be a good player. And here he's on the ball again. Is he going to feed? Yeah, he feeds Bowden. He could be a good cam. And yep, Bowden finds his brace on the 98th minute mark and leaves Ipswich Town 4-1 at the Charlton Stadium. And yeah, that is how it's going to end. Harris with the brace and Bowden with the brace as well. Aniki coming on to provide Charlton's consolation goal. And now we're back at home, Portland Road, against Portsmouth. It's back with an unchanged lineup. Leif Davis back into the squad, rested after George Tanner's match out against Charlton Athletic. So all as usual with Harris, Bowden, Chaplin, Christensen, Kamara, Davis, Wolfton, and Palmer, Burns and Walton in between the sticks. And here is Portsmouth's lineup. Griffiths, Rafferty, O'Grill, I don't know how to say that name, Robertson, Hume, Korma, Pack, Morale, Dale, Scarlett, and Bishop. Yeah, don't know how to say their number 6's name. And we're going to get kicked off here from left to right in the first half. And Palmer on the ball into Wolfton. Not sure why he's doing up there so high. But Harris, no, that's Bowden with the shot. And it gets saved by the keeper. And Portsmouth are on the attack here. Scarlett on the ball. Who can he find? He just holds it up. He finds Rafferty, who then finds the guy that I can't even say, who plays it into Rafferty, and Scarlett turns, and is he going to put Portsmouth in front? No, Walton with a really good save and forces a corner to Portsmouth here, and Pack with the corner kick. He's going to lay it off short. It does seem like it, he is, and he is. Lays it to the edge of the area on the D, and Dale with the shot just off of the penalty area, and well, Portsmouth 1, Ipswich Town 0. It's not going well. It's been all level for at least a good 40 minutes, and well, 43 minutes to be exact, and yeah, it's being a tough game here, a very, very tough game, and Bowden sees the run of Harris. Harris, can he make it all square for on half time? No, yes he can. It gets the lucky bounce off of the keeper, and well, keeper should have done a lot more to save that, but he parries it straight out back into the line of Harris, and Harris says thank you very much. Right, Kamara on the ball here, running forwards, tries to find Bowden, but no, it's Chaplin. Chaplin is on, and Chaplin doesn't win the ball, gets dispossessed as Pack finds Morale. Lays it straight into Bishop here. Portsmouth on the attack, given a good one touch passing give and go, and yeah, Bishop scores to make it Portsmouth 2-1. Not what we really want to be happening here, but behind at Portman Road, Portsmouth, very good side. They are sort of still in the top 5. They are still in for the title fight, but you know, if we keep performing, then they'll be in for automatic promotion fight, because the title fight will pretty much probably be wrapped up with ourselves. And Ipswich Town get dispossessed once again as Portsmouth are on the quick counter, but all our men are going to be back. Are they not? No, and Dabber's pushed up a bit too high, but comes back and gets the tackle in, and Burns plays it back into Walton with a good clearance from our keeper. Straight into Harris. Kamara dinks it back out, and Chaplin comes in to find Harris, lays it into him. Harris, can he make it? 2-2. Yes, he can. Lays it into the left hand side of the net, and to bring us back 2-2. Here we go. Can we find the winner? We are in the 70th minute now, and Portsmouth are yet again on the attack. And what can they do here? Playing it around on the left hand side of the pitch, and Bishop lays into Scarlett. Scarlett with a good shot, and Walton saves it. Now, Palmer. What the hell is he doing that high up? He is a right centre back and not a right wing back. So Chaplin comes into the inside lane, and Rob sees the run of Bowden, beats Robinson, and doesn't beat the keeper as the keeper parries it away, and Hume clears the ball out, but only as far as Bishop. Bishop plays it into Scarlett. Scarlett plays it around the back, still hold the ball, does Portsmouth. Scarlett, can he shoot? No, he just holds it up onto the right hand side for Dale. Dale whips it in, low cross to Bishop. Bishop shoots and puts it past Walton to make it 3-2 Portsmouth. Not what we need. Gonna put Morsey on, bit of defensive power, bit of more stamina in the 80th minute here. Can we find a late equaliser at all? Chaplin with a corner kick doesn't find anyone's head, but Christensen picks the ball up on the edge of the box. Edmondson lays it back into Ndaba. Ndaba into Christensen, plays it into Palmer. All the defenders are up at the moment, they're running back now. And now Chaplin lays it into Christensen. Christensen, can he find Ladpo, who's been brought on to find the equaliser? And yes, he does. Finds the late equaliser in the 90th minute to seal a draw. Pretty good draw, I think. I don't know if we would have come away with the 3 points there. I think a draw is pretty much what we could have expected to come away from. though, you know, we would have liked the 3 points to try and build a bigger lead against Plymouth Argyle, just to try and seal the title race as early as possible. But, you know, it is what it is. We do get a draw. We'll have to just face them away at Fratton Park next when we come back to them and try and get a result at the end. So Harness with the brace, and Ladapo coming on for Harness was a bit tired, just to try and find the equaliser. And now we go in to the final game against Charlton Athletic in the Carabao Cup. This is a must win to progress through into the next round. Can we do this? I hope so. I mean, if not, it's not the end of the world, because fixture congestion and the amount of fixtures and cups we play in. We've obviously already been knocked out of the Carabao Cup, which has lessened the fixtures that way, but the Papa John's Trophy, I guess it would be nice to win it, just because it's the lower down cup, obviously with the League 2 and League 1 teams, so theoretically being top of the table in the League 1, we should really be winning this. So obviously we'll just have to find out, but we are going to rotate the squad quite heavily. We've got Walton, Palmer, Tanner and Dabber, Edmondson. Obviously quite a usual back lineup just to keep the pace there. Greg Lee, Morsey, Evans, Harness, Ladapo and Edwards make up the front three. So an all changed lineup, bar and Dabber and Palmer and Walton. And Charlton gets kicked off here from left to right. And right, Charlton on the attack here. What can they do? Dobson just runs, lays into pain. Walton comes out to claim his save. First of the match, 4 minutes in. Looks like they've got a man down there, quite injured, but Morsey finds the run of Ladapo. Ladapo sees Harness. What can he do? One-on-one with the keeper. Penalty spot, lays it into the top right-hand corner, bringing Ipswich Town in front. Good start that we need. 6 minutes in, Ipswich Town 1, Charlton Athletic 0. That is what we want, boys. Let's go. Charlton to get us kicked off once again. Lapo cuts out the pass and Tanner picks up the leftovers. Edwards plays it into Morsey, who lays it off into Edwards. And now we've got good some passing movement here. Ladapo turns. Can he find a shot? Yes, he can, but it is so far wide that even everyone thought it was going to be a corner kick. Just kidding. No, it was actually quite close enough. But it looks like it's going straight into the ball boy's face. Yeah, that would have probably hurt for sure. And so, yeah, Morsey laying off into Edwards. Edwards plays it back to Morsey, who gives a good touch and go back. Tanner, who can he find? He can find Ladapo. Ladapo, he finds the net. Getting his form back a little bit, but just going to keep playing him in the cup games and bringing him on for the substitute matches when Harris gets a bit tired from all his running about and scoring that he does, that he inevitably will be doing. Edmondson running around with the ball here, just got caught in the left wing back position, so tries to get back into his normal position as Ipswich Town play the ball around in the opponent's half. Harness holds the ball up, finds Morsey. Morsey finds Ladapo, gives a good 1-2. Morsey turns, shoots and scores to bring Ipswich Town 3, Charlton Athletic 0. Now, is this going to be a same 4-1 scoreline as it was before? Because it definitely does seem that way. 40 minutes in, or less than 40 minutes in, and Ipswich Town are 3-0 in front here. What can Charlton Athletic do? Can they come back in? They've still got a whole half to go. Right, Fraser finds it into Payne. Payne lobs the ball over into Stockley. Not sure why Stockley didn't shoot. Oh, that is why. Brought the keeper out to try and come and collect the ball, because he thought, I know, Stockley's going to shoot initially, but no, gives a good 1-2, and then Stockley scores for Charlton Athletic. Keeper caught in no man's land, and Dabber nowhere near to block the shot. Charlton Athletic 1, Ipswich Town 3. And here we have Edwards on the attack in the 55th minute. Plays back into Morsey. Morsey into Harness. Harness with a very powerful header, but the keeper with an even better save once again. and Ladapo gets dispossessed, and Charlton Athletic are on the counter attack now. Ndaba tries to close down the ball but gets caught out, and now he's out of possession, leaves the centre back position wide open. Not sure why the other two centre backs don't close that down to make a 4 at the back, but they don't, and Stockley is released once again. Charlton Athletic 2, Ipswich Town 3. Can we hold on here? I don't really fancy going 3-3 down this late on, otherwise I can just see Ipswich Town losing. But yeah, no, Walton with another fine save, and then keeper straight up boots it up. Then they find the header still, so they're still in possession. Charlton Athletic. Fraser sees the run of Stockley yet again, and Ndaba caught out of position once again, trying to chase down the possession. And yeah, it's a hat-trick for Stockley. Charlton Athletic 3, Ipswich Town 3. Yeah. How many minutes was that? Yeah, 86th minute. Oh, it's getting a bit tense here. I don't really fancy Stockley on the ball anymore. And Ndaba, good tackle, plays it straight out to Edwards. Edwards finds Ladapo. Ladapo going for a late 1-2. He does. Edwards still on the ball after nearly getting dispossessed. Edwards carries it into the penalty area on the edge of the 6-yard box and lays it into the back of the net. Back post, 89th minute. Surely that is the winner for us to go through. Otherwise, we are getting knocked out. I don't think a draw is good enough. It just has to see. We are bottom of the table at the moment, so if we were to draw, we would probably still stay bottom on goal difference. But you know, if we win, we go through second place. All is good for the next round. But yeah, let's go. Walton boots it up, trying to keep it safe. Just keep the possession. 55 or 95 minutes in, 96. We're just going to hold it up. Yep, surely he's going to blow the whistle. No, Tanner whips it in, finds Harness. Harness with his powerful header in the 97th minute of 95 plus minutes. Ipswich Town 5, Charlton Athletic 3. Did not think it would end that way at all, but it does. Ladapo, Morsey, Edwards and Harness with a brace on the score sheet there. Right, let's have a look at the league table. We are top by 5 points now. Very clear of Plymouth Argyle and very clear of Derby County. And the next games we've got Forest Green, Bristol Rovers, Fleetwood and Barnsley. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.